continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Invest 94L. We're going to be talking about that, which is in the MDR. Also, we're going to be talking about your forecast for your Thursday and Friday, the current watch warrant advisory, and the storm report. 155 storm reports came in. We're going to show you. Also, where 94L will go, and also another tropical disturbance in the northwestern Caribbean Sea, which looks to move into the Yucatan Peninsula. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, as you can see here, I have Invest 94L, which is poorly organized at this time, not very rain wrapped or any kind of precipitation around it. Um, Alright, here is the global forecast. 48 hours, but the other ones wants to wait till about 120 hours out and then spread on over toward 168 hours out. One's the outlier, wants to take into a Category 1 hurricane. We'll have to continue to monitor that and see. For local forecast now. Uh, Here is the forecast chart. This is your forecast for Tuesday. We got thunderstorms and showers across southeast Canada, stretching up here from northern Vermont, New York State, back into portion of Arkansas to Oklahoma to Kansas City, also toward Nebraska, also in portions of North South Carolina down to Florida, Florida Key, back in Gulf of Mexico to Louisiana to southeast Texas. Another cluster of storm from Colorado to California to Arizona, New Mexico, northwest California. More shower activity up here for western areas of Washington, Oregon State. A little bit up here around North Dakota, Minnesota border with the U.S.-Canadian border there as well. Here portion of New Brunswick and eastern Maine. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge of much of Canada, portion of the northwest U.S., portion of the south, portion of the southeast, also the Atlantic coastal areas, also across the Gulf of California, also to Mexico, Yucatan, Peninsula, Jamaica, your Tuesday, June 25th. Alright, now let's move on to your Wednesday forecast now. Alrighty, we got a lot of thunderstorms and showers stretching from New Brunswick to portion of Maine, back in southeast Canada, all the way down to portion of Georgia, Florida, Florida Keys, back to Louisiana, to Arkansas, to North Texas, northwestern Mexico, through New Mexico and Arizona, to Nevada, all the way back to the Dakotas, Montana, all the way back into Wyoming, Washington State as Canadian U.S. across Washington, Oregon State. Alright, we got a chance of severe weather reporting to Pennsylvania and also into New York State as well for Wednesday. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge in northern U.S., New Brunswick, Newfoundland, through portions of the Carolinas and Georgia, also the Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, south much of Texas as well, also to portions of Gulf of California, California, excuse me, all the way up into portions of Nevada, Washington, Oregon State, and into Montana as well. All of these activities for your Wednesday. Let's move on to the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, gotta wait. You don't want it to pop up. Okay, as you can see here, we got severe thunderstorm watches up here from portion of Boston area down towards Pennsylvania, southern New York State. Also again over in Pennsylvania, back down into portion of West Virginia, and also into portion of Kentucky. Heat advisories over portion of North Carolina. We have some severe thunderstorm warning, flash flood warnings up here in portion of Pennsylvania. We have a few more pockets of severe thunderstorm warnings in Ohio, down into portion of Kentucky and Tennessee. Special weather statements around the Atlanta metro area, and also some air quality alerts as well. We have severe thunderstorm watches also in effect for Mississippi and Alabama, portion of Louisiana, with heat advisories there as well. Also more heat advisories over portion of Oklahoma down into Texas. More severe thunderstorm watches also in effect for portion of Idaho. Red flag warnings for portion of Oregon and Nevada. Also we have some flood watches in effect in New Mexico, with some heat advisories to the south. Flash flood warnings for Utah. Also has some excessive heat warnings for a few pockets here in Southern California. Rain still continue from Minnesota to Iowa, also in the portion of Missouri, also with Wisconsin. Then we got some coastal areas with some small craft advisory from Boston area all the way down to Outer Banks of North Carolina, also from California to portion of Oregon. The Hawaii chain island got from central south, small craft advisory. Central north looks good. Also a few areas to the southwest of Alaska. red flag warning central areas of Alaska. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview for today. Area as well. Let's see, convective outlook, you can see a little bit better. Take the radar view off here. If we can get to it. Alright, you can see a little better. Pretty much most of the United States do have general thunderstorm. We have a slight risk in the yellow, marginal risk in the green. Let's take a look at the current watches. Right now we have severe thunderstorm watches over Idaho, like I say, from Louisiana into Mississippi, Alabama, from Pennsylvania all the way into, MDS discussion. Alright, we got one from Kentucky into West Virginia, talking about the current watches, but they may have to extend it down into Virginia. Also maybe another one possible over portions of the Panhandle of Texas. Also another one in portions of Colorado into North Texas as well. Alright, let's get to that storm report. So 155 damage and wind reports this afternoon. Alright, they pretty much took place of pockets over here in portions of Oklahoma and Arkansas and also Texas, Louisiana. So yeah, had a few clusters there. And the hail report, we had 6 of them. Pretty much took place in Virginia where the alright, fire weather. We have some ISO dry, also elevated. And all going page. Alright, we still waiting on it to come up here. Alright, you can see here's the radar view, the satellite imagery of it. Pretty much right here in the Central Caribbean Sea. Has a 10% chance of development. 10% in the 1.94L. The next 7 days, you can see this is the location over here where the X is. Development region possible from the MDR over that's closest. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll get you back in the next video. So have a wonderful morning, folks. Take care.